Have you ever heard of a haunting so powerful it terrified a U.S. president? This isn't fiction. This is an urban legend. This is a true story of the Bell Witch, a spirit so cruel, so intelligent, it brought horror to one family and mass hysteria to an entire nation. Today we will uncover the eerie truth about what happened in a quiet Tennessee farmhouse in the early 1800s, and why some believe the Bell Witch still haunts the land to this day. In 1804, John Bell moved his family to a quiet farm in Adams, Tennessee. For years, life was peaceful. The Bell family grew crops, raised animals, and attended church like any other God-fearing family. But in 1817, everything changed. It began with sounds, knocking on walls, chains dragging across the floor, scratching from inside the house, but nothing was ever found. History says that John Bell had an encounter in the middle of his crop field. There, in the distance, he saw a black dog looking straight at him. He raised his rifle and shot directly at the oversized wolf-looking dog. The dog ran into the forest and disappeared in the distance. When John came to the spot where the dog was standing, there were no signs of blood or footprints. A cold chill went through John's body, making him fearful for the first time in his life. That's when it all started. The Bell family began hearing knocking sounds around their house in the middle of the night. John thought it was all a prank, so he would stay up at night to try and catch them in the act. But every time he would hear those 3 knocks in one wall and ran out, he then would hear them on the opposite side of the house. He never caught anyone in the act. This was just the beginning of a long and horrific haunting that spread out for over 2 centuries. After a long time of scratching sounds and growls around the house, the voice of the Bell Witch was heard around the house. The entity began to speak clearly and cruelly. It focused its fury on John Bell and his young daughter, Betsy. John would suffer sudden facial spasms and violent tremors on his body. Betsy, on the other hand, was slapped, pinched, and had her hair yanked by invisible hands. The family prayed for days. They begged for it to stop. They even left the house for a while, but the witch followed them everywhere. It knew their family secrets. It spoke in multiple voices at night. The entity claimed to be Kate Batts, a neighbor of the Bells who allegedly felt cheated by John Bell in a land transaction. News of the Bell Witch spread far and wide, and in 1819, the legend drew one of the most powerful men in the country, General Andrew Jackson. Jackson and his men visited the Bell farm, curious, maybe even skeptical. But after just one night of terror, phantom hoopings, soldiers thrown from their horses, and the sound of a woman's laughter echoing through the dark, Jackson supposedly fled in the night, saying, "I'd rather fight the British again than face the Bell Witch." On December 19th, 1820, John Bell passed away under mysterious circumstances. A strange black vial was found near his body. When the family doctor found the substance, he ordered to be given to the family cat. The cat passed away instantly. That same night, the witch's voice rang through the house at night, laughing in joy. The Bell Witch claimed responsibility. She declared her revenge on John Bell complete. After his funeral, her visits became less frequent, but the whole family knew that she wasn't gone. Before disappearing, the Bell Witch promised a return. "In 7 years," she said. And in 1828, she did. Richard Bell, John's son, documented eerie whispers, vanishing objects, and vivid dreams. In his dreams, the Bell Witch claimed to know the future, warning of wars and plagues. Then, once again, she vanished. But the legend said that she would return again not in 7 years, but in 107 years. That would place her reappearance around 1935. In the 20th century, strange stories resurfaced. Visitors to the Bell Witch Cave, a real location near the original property, reported terrifying real encounters. Unseen hands pushing people, camera malfunctions, and unexplainable voices caught on tape. Some believe the witch never left, that her spirit sleeps beneath the land, only to be awakened when it was disturbed. The Bell Witch has inspired books, documentaries, and even films. But no version of the story is more chilling than the real accounts. A family destroyed, a ghost that speaks, and a haunting that echoes across centuries. Some say she was a wronged woman, others a demon in disguise. But one thing is certain: if you ever find yourself in the quiet woods of Adams, Tennessee, and you hear a soft whisper call your name, do not answer. Click the like button on this video if you made it to the end, and subscribe for more real terrifying legends from around the world, because some stories never die.